Alright. Well, we got a whole bunch of loot from that, and we're barely damaged. So, I'm excited to check Vault City and see if they're hostile. Let's just double check and make sure that just because we gunned down, okay, just because we gunned down a patrol, there were no witnesses. So all is good in the wasteland. I can return to Vault City without being shot on sight. Because again, no one saw us murder everyone by accident. That's great. Can I use those Molotov? I only have 2. Do I want to waste them on dogs? I don't think so. I think we'll do fine. So we'll just punch the dog in the eyes. Actually, the groin. We haven't punched anything in the groin in a while. A long while, actually. It's probably been multiple episodes at this point. Dog was critically hit in the groin for 13 hit points, knocking the pooch to the ground. Ah, it feels good to be back. Please don't burst fire, Cassidy. I know you're way more accurate than Vic was with a rifle, but still, I don't like being between you and our target. Okay, well, I know you just turned the dog into meatloaf, but cool as it is, I'm still iffy about it. Death by crotch punch? Oh yeah. That's how it is. That's how it goes. Don't waste all your ammo. Thank you. That was brutal. Now that we've got a guns guy like Cassidy on the team, we have somebody who's able to mutilate enemies in a bloody mess form. So we're gonna move on. Keep going to MODOK. And see what we can get for all of these guns and goodies we have. If we can make it. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I don't like being in the middle of this situation. So that's another patrol guard fighting some slavers once more. Look at how many of them there are compared to the slavers. Man. Okay, follow me, team. Wander over here. Out of the line of fire, please. I'm not going to contribute to this fight this time. Because if we were to accidentally burst one of the patrolmen or patrolwomen, we would die. We would die a horrible death. Just as these slavers are right now. I wonder what caused them to fight each other. Just the fact that they're like not pure-blood outworlders, maybe? That could be it. The Vault City citizens are very much about purity, too, of the gene pool. That was just a mess. You notice they're all having a really hard time hitting that lady that was behind the tree. That's because there are defense bonuses that come along with being in an obscured from vision situation, which is pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool thing. And it's dark. It's extremely dark right now, which makes it even harder to hit people. Which is probably why Vic's gun exploded in his hands, and when he joins the party again, if ever, I'm not gonna let him live it down. Because if you believe that your accuracy is low enough for your gun to critically fail when you shoot it and explode in your hands, don't shoot it. Don't fire your gun when that's going to happen. When your skill modifiers are that low. I'm speaking just from a role-playing perspective, obviously, because Vic's AI can't tell. I don't think there's anything governing the damage modifier, the modifier of like light versus dark and obscured vision and such. Okay, so we're back in MODOK. We'll go to Main Street. Oh. Let's get our screen back, please. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go see Joe at the general store. General Joe! Hello, General Joe. Against all odds, with a simple one. What is your favorite movie? Can I say a trilogy? Because I'm one of those people who loves the Matrix trilogy. Probably gonna go with that. I love what the Wachowskis did, and I'm also looking forward to this'll date the Let's Play again, but I'm excited to see what the Matrix 4 is about, and hoping that it will breathe life into the series for a new generation of fans, which would be really cool. Because the Matrix came out in '99, right? So it's really upsetting to my brain to think that some of my viewers weren't alive when the first Matrix came into existence and blew everyone's minds. Yeah, the Matrix trilogy probably is kind of my jam. So much promotion was done for the Matrix itself by other products and companies just because they loved the concept of bullet time and had to include it in their promotions for stuff. Just Google like bullet time promotions or Matrix promotions. There is so freaking many. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the Matrix. So good. That's free XP sitting right over here, but I don't have the doctor skill. Hey, Gresham. Barter with me, bud. Oh, he does have a little bit of money on him. Jowdala asks, how does he have the patience to play this? I ask myself the same question regularly. No, I'm just kidding. Experience, I guess. Love for franchise, perhaps. There's plenty of answers you could just assume. More that this is my niche and I grew up with this game and I felt like sharing the experience with others. And I don't want these games to fall into obscurity. There's several answers for you. Enjoy those. Thank you for the question. Barthas, show me your wares. Please have money. Barthas has the bucks. Oh yeah, give me them Barthas bucks. Alright, I'm just gonna give him a gun. For that 494 gold. That's the most I've seen in a while for money. So, okay. Let's go up here to Rose's bed and breakfast real quick, just to be sure. Hey, remember that mess we made when we blew up the porta potty? Man, I sure do. Hey, Rose. Oh my, it's you. Everyone is talking about how you risked your life for us and solved the mystery of the ghost farm. Know that you are always welcome here. And of course, all your meals are on the house. You may also rummage through the lost and found box and take whatever you wish as a special reward. Oh man. Rose is so kind. I'll take one of your delicious omelets right now, please. She says, ah, that's my specialty. I hope you're hungry. I guarantee you've never tasted an omelet like this one anywhere. She leaves and returns with the biggest dang omelet you've ever seen. I feel revitalized after such a big meal. So this is a lost and found box. I don't think. 4 knives. Okay, cool. Let's trade though. And see if... Oh, she's got money on her too. 40 gold, enough for 1 knife that I got from the lost and found box. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate it. So I got a free meal and sold her a knife from the lost and found box. I wonder what kind of schmoozing I did in order to sell said knife. This knife was my grandfather's, passed down from generation to generation. He slaughtered 15,000 gecko and skinned them, probably about half of them, with this knife. Could be like my dad's fillet knife that he's had since he was like a teenager or something like that. He's sharpened it so many times to where like just half of the blade still exists. Maybe something like that. Ooh, I know where Redding is now. That's a cool situation. We're gonna just pop outside of town and save though really quick, because I just forgot to do that. You gotta save so much in this game, dude. Always save. Always. If you're coming or going, always save. In Fallout, that is a must. All right, we're going to the den. Going to see our pal Smitty. Let's hope we got the money. And see if we have any encounters on the way. Because it still might get interesting. We might have a lesser Deathclaw encounter or something like that. Or I could just encounter some Highwayman. Or pick no, get a little experience, and keep on going. Because once we have the car, oh boy, things are going to change. Things are going to change for the old Chosen One. I'll tell you what. We have the other part with us too. The fusion cell regulator. That improves the efficiency, but we also have to pay to have that installed too. All right. We've made it to the den. We are back. Back and better than ever. With our durable armor. Thanks to Balthus. Hope that kid didn't steal something off of me. I'm always gonna check. I must check. This stupid kid. Alright, Tubby. Let's trade. Chase Keen asks, will there be any chance that you'll do a playthrough where you rush straight to Navarro and get the power armor and get all the OP weapons at the start of the game? LOL? Probably not. That kind of bypasses all of the things I enjoy about the classic games, which is, you know, story and theme and the process of getting stronger. If you just become godlike within like 10 days, 10, 20 days in game time, it kind of loses all of its fun factor for me at that point. So yeah, probably not really a thing that I do. That's more of a speedrunner thing, I think. And I like to kind of go the route of the story as intended. Like when you play games like this, you can kind of tell where the developers would like you to go. It's an option to you know, rush to Navarro and stuff like that they left there for you, but it's very clear the kind of path that you're supposed to follow as you're playing through their game, and I like to do that more so. So especially when I'm recording it, that the viewers can get at least closer to a normal experience with the game, with groin punching as a bonus. Good question. Thanks. Stalingrad 1942 says, I hate Sulik. He killed me more times with machine gun. Yeah, so don't give Sulik a submachine gun. Don't give any companion a submachine gun. If you play Fallout 1, you give Ian the 10 mil submachine gun, he might gun you down in the back because he can't tell when you're in front of him and instead just aims for the enemy behind you. You can mess with the combat settings with your characters in Fallout 2, but it only helps so much. And with Sulik in particular, he is much better as a melee focused character, and his stats also reflect that. He is a melee machine, and so what I recommend with Sulik is not giving him a gun at all and having him work up to the super sledge or the Ripper. I feel like he can use the power fist as well, but I don't remember what his arm skill is. Basically anything melee focused though is Sulik's jam. Give him a gun and he'll probably burst fire you into pieces once in a while. Thanks for the statement, and reminder for everyone else, don't give Sulik a gun. All right, done with Flick, and now we have over $1,000 bucks. 1,000 buckaroonies. No, we don't. I lied. Who else can we trade with here? Maybe we can go to Mom's. Maybe get a little extra money there. Sulik? What do you got on you, bud? He's got armor. He's got an extra knife. Got a gun. An extra booze. Okay. Might be a couple more over here on the east side that I can trade with. Yeah, it's gonna be awfully embarrassing if I can't get the car. And have to go somewhere else just for a couple bucks. Okay. Let's go to Mom's Diner. I hope she has some money. I really do. Hey, Mom. Barter with me. Mother. Aha! Hey, hey, she's got money. 965, 938. Perfect. Alright, Mom, bye. Should I tell Carl that he can go back home? I should do that, huh? Because they requested it. MODOK specifically requested it. He says, what do you want? Tell Carl what Joe said. Joe apologized, too. Carl says, you mean I can go home? No more ghosts? Carl breaks down and cries. Boy, nothing like seeing a grown man cry. Thank you. I can finally go home again. Oh, I got 500 experience for that, too. See you in MODOK, Carl. You take care, man. Remember, things aren't always as they seem. Just because they look like staked up bodies covered in guts doesn't mean they are. That's one of the things Fallout taught me. Just because someone looks eviscerated and up on a pike doesn't mean that's true. Okay. We've made it! We're gonna travel so much faster now. Say, old timer, I have this thingy that I picked up in Gecko. He says, let old Smitty take a look at it. Sure, here it is. Smitty says, well now, that looks to me like it's an old fuel cell controller. I bet if I use this on the old Highwayman, I could get her purring like a kitten. Here's the deal. You give me 2,000 and I'll sell you the car. Heck, I'll even install the fuel cell controller for you. Should run good as new. I'll even charge it up with some extra microfusion cells that I got. It sounds good to me, Smitty. Here's the money and the part. He says, just take it easy on her till she warms up now. Okay, I will. Thanks, Smitty. Yes! We now have the car and a way to store things. Reliably, I might add. So with the car, you can just shove stuff in the trunk. Don't need those anymore. Do I need this? Probably not. Why do I have a box of noodles? Don't need those either. So it seems as though I misplaced my false citizenship papers, or they just disappeared from my inventory because I can't seem to find them now. Which is odd. For Vault City, that is. But I don't really need to because I can become a citizen anyway if I deal with the Gecko power plant problem, which we are going to soon-ish. I also did a lot of inventory management stuff. But now, oh my goodness, we have a car. Yes, yes indeed. We have a car and we can drive it all over the wasteland. But first, I'll make a quick stop at Klamath and get another Cat's Paw magazine from those gosh dang Dunton twins. Look at how much faster we are. Oh man. So much faster. Okay, well, this just won't do. Why is it nighttime? We operate at noon. Because that's when we wake up. Who is this guy? Who are you? Why are you walking around? You're not like Sulik at all. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Sulik, how do you feel about this?
What you be needing?
Consult the spirits for me, bro.
Spirits be willing to talk. What you want?
What do they tell you about this place?
Lifting rocks will find more than slugs.
I've heard this before. Thanks, though. Alright. Barter with me. Great. Okay. Move, dog. Move, Sulik. I don't need to stop and smell the flowers, Sulik. That's not how it works. I would like to trade. Let's see what you've got. We need to get our money back. 2 more booze. 4 stim packs. Oh man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We're doing so much upkeep right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this in the recording because all I'm doing is running from merchant to merchant and trading for stuff. Maybe I will leave it in, but make it a question answering segment. Special thanks to my Wasteland legends, Sven and David Hoover, and thanks to the rest of my patrons on screen now. You can catch future episodes of this playthrough on Wednesdays and Fridays, noon and 10 a.m. Pacific. Thanks for watching. I'm Caedo Genesis, and may you wander the wasteland like you own it.